5, 6, 7 years ago to see, thousands of people screaming Deadmau5 at a venue would have been the funniest thing in the world, but now it almost just seems like natural. I found a mouse, a dead one, in a computer, and then I named myself Deadmau5 on an internet chat room, just kind of as a joke. That was my trademark of my work, was this little mouse head thing, and then when I started to do music, it just said, well, I might as well just use this shit, and then it just stuck. It's a brand. It's something you can identify a whole bunch of stuff with without having to write it all out in a big paragraph, and it's not just my name and a logo anymore. It's just like you could just show the head and everyone knows, you know what I mean? Which is kind of what you want to do, when it comes to, brand identity and all that stuff. It's like, it's just hard. It's hard for me to get it, you know what I mean? I'm really not feeling like I'm doing anything above and beyond what I normally would have done with my life and my music anyway. It's just that, on the other side of things, the part that you don't control just caught on.
I think we have a unique situation. I mean, we get along really well.
Yeah, we haven't really fought about anything.
No, we've never been in a fight. The whole time
we're
together.
mutually agreed that I would win every fight.
Oh, no. Stop! No. We met, I had tickets to the VMAs, and my seats just happened to be right in front of the Cube. And so I was sitting there watching him perform and not even paying attention to the awards. And then afterwards, I walked out of the place. I was ready to leave, go into the car. And who is standing right there, smoking a cigarette? Joel. And so I went up and said hi. And that was that, right?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah. Yep.
And then I said, hey, want a date? And she said, yeah. And then she came on tour and then she moved in. That's it. This is so old. I got this such a long time ago. It was so random. This guy gave this to me. I was like, okay. I'll just hang on to that. Do my fans like me? I don't know. I mean, I know they like my music.
Do they know you?
No. No, not really. I mean, they know about as much as I post online and dervish out to the crowd. And I do a lot of, I'll Ustream, my day of producing stuff. And, a bit of my character obviously comes out. And it's not ideal. I'm not an ideal human being that you should be aspire to be, but music-wise, maybe. I mean, obviously I'd like to say, well, it's all my music, but it's not. Weirdly enough, it's a good part of it. I mean, it's because it's part of the branding. It's part of the show. It's kind of the single point of reference for all of it, including me, my stupid idiot antics outside of music, and my music, and the show, and the tours, and the record label. If you really want to get me trippy about it, it's all about unification. It just ties everything together.
The only problem is that a new version came out that apparently fixes all these chunk error thingies. So what you would do is you would have a current version of Bucket, then you would have a plugins folder, but then the only thing that you'd have in the plugins folder is Dynamap. That's it.
Weird. I really don't smoke that much. Everyone says I do, but I don't. And that's just me being in denial. And I'm okay with that. I've accepted my denial.
That's the first step.
I do want to quit smoking. I wake up sometimes ugh.
Eventually, yeah, I think you should.
Yeah. And then I lied to my fans. I said that if I got 2 million fans on my Facebook, and I think I said it a long time ago, that I would quit smoking.
And now it's like 2,500,000 something.
I'm still smoking.
Still smoking.
I had to get this on lock before anyone else. So I have
Yeah,
the...
this needs to go over here. People send all kinds of stuff like someone made this.
And then a 4-year-old or 5-year-old fan drew this for me. It's me and Meowingtons playing DJ Hero. Are you toasting bread? Oh, is that done? Is that food? Mm-hmm. Is it edible?
I don't know how I like it. I've never had a pita, but I thought it was a good idea.
Do you know how to deal with dust? Really?
What do we do?
Is it just good ventilation? Just dust everywhere, and then this is all caked up, like, just so much dust. It's you! This is Meowingtons. Say hi, Meowingtons. See?
Gotta lick my foot.
Gotta lick my foot. He likes to meow.
He's got a fat belly.
And he's very sensitive about his weight. Alright, get off me. Camera's off. I know when I'm up on stage, I have a job to do, and that's to basically, have fun and help other people have fun and just put on a good show. And the people, interested in my craft are driving it more than I am. I think the fans are. I'm just rolling with the punches, and I think this whole thing has just gotten so big. It's snowballing, and everyone's just pushing it downhill. It's cool that happens, that you don't have to sit down and be all Hitler with it and say, okay, well, this is the way my career is going to go, and this is the way I want it to go, and you're all going to like it, or you're not going to like it. I don't care, but this is what I'm going to do. You know what I mean? I don't really plan anything out like that, so I just sit at home, bug the cat, bug Lindsay, make music, and it's just a self-powered engine. It's fun.
How long has it been? 5 months?
4.
No, 5. I think. Let's see.
This is so I don't pass out. Jerks.
Okay, you forgot one.
Nope.
Don't shoot the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's my Coke addiction. I am addicted to Coke, like Charlie Sheen. Except I'm not winning. Fail. Did you see that? Charlie Sheen got winning. How funny is that? I've had this for like 4 years now.
Why?
Because I screw up a lot on stage and stuff. So instead of just kind of having to make weird body movements like it wasn't my fault or it was my fault, then I just do this. It's pretty funny. There's a good one here, actually. There's a video of me doing it. Yeah, check this out. This is funny as hell. I love this screw up. I love how into it I get, too. Right here. Oh, yeah, here it comes. Look it. Oh, what? Even the light guys are like, what the hell? Initially, I would have loved to just have this music thing. I think if anyone nailed it, it's Daft Punk. You know what I mean? Because I really have no opinion of them outside of music. Just because I don't even know what they look like. If they walked in front of me right now, I'd be like, 2 unsuspecting dudes kind of thing. And they pulled it off really well. And I... just saying it, from someone, like I've been put through the electronic music mill now, and now I know how hard that would be to pull off. You know what I mean? To keep your ego outside of your music, and to keep pride out, and all those kind of weird feelings that you get when you've done something that's really successful. To keep that separate is a chore. It's hard. It's really hard, because you want to be recognized. You want to be validated. Everybody needs it. Like in all walks of life, not just music, but everybody needs some kind of validation. You need some kind of point for living.